The 6-6 portal is here, and this is all about the June 6th portal where you can be tapping into the energy of love, harmony, and balance into your life. This video I want to dedicate it to how to manifest with such a powerful portal. Now, whenever we have repeating number, it creates an energetic highway. And what's an energetic highway? It means that all of a sudden, okay, the energy, the channel is open. So you and the divine and you. Everything is going to happen so fast because the portal and the energy is open. Usually any other day, it's just a lot of traffic, right? So it's like you have to move through things, you have to find the perfect time, you have to wake up early and connect, right? This is why sometimes you guys, when you wake up at 3 or 4 or 6 and you're finding yourself being able to connect with the divine a lot better, is because there's not a lot of noise and traffic, right? So kind of same idea. Whenever we have these portals, what it means is that the energy of the 6 and the 6-6 is being amplified, and it opens up this cosmic highway where you are able to connect and snap into the energies what the 6 represent, which is harmony, peace, divine love, and also perfect alignment. Okay, so this is going to be the time where if anything like that you are manifesting in your life, like good relationship, health, right, well-being, soulmate, okay, divine union, okay, very important, and also how to shift into the new earth consciousness to live in a harmonious and peaceful life and bring forth healing and harmony and peace to the world. So if that you feel like it's part of your mission, of your soul purpose, this is going to be the portal where you're going to be awakened, honey. Okay, so I made a separate video on how this portal affects you, so make sure you watch my 6-6 video about what this means and how to explain it. But other than that, I want to get into how to manifest with this energy. So the first thing you need to know how to manifest with this energy is to be tapped in, okay? Tapped in to the frequency of all that I just mentioned, of the love, the harmony, the peace, the divine love, the divine union, all of these frequency of perfect alignment, of true alignment. Once you awaken this energy within yourself, it's easy for you to manifest because now you're aligned. Okay, so what actually I'm creating to help you with this, that I'm going to be hosting a free 6-6 energy activation event. So make sure you grab your free ticket down below. Click the first link to join for free, and where I'm going to be guiding you through all of this. Okay, and energy activation is a big awakening and a big snapping into place with who you're meant to be. Very powerful. Make sure you join, and free replays available as well. So the first thing I want you to do to manifest this is to be aligned with that energy by tapping into what does divine love mean to you? What does divine union mean to you? What does being in harmony with yourself and being in harmony within your world mean to you? What does it mean when you are at peace with yourself and at peace with your world? So when you're tapping into this energy by asking yourself these questions, you're creating a resonance. You're moving the energies around. So now it's like moving and finding its alignment. And then what you're going to do is you are going to get really clear on what it is that you are calling forth. Okay, it's not even calling in, it's calling forth. Okay, and this is a very important distinction of this portal that I'm hearing to share with you, is that you're not manifesting anything to come to you, okay? Because it's already there. Everything is here. This portal is helping you understand that everything you have is there. You just haven't seen it because you're not in the frequency to see it, right? It's like, just think about you're crossing the crosswalk of New York City or like Tokyo. It's like a lot of people, right? But one of those freaking people is your soulmate. One of these freaking people is going to be your best friend, but you don't know who they are, okay? Because you're just walking, you're like trying to dodge traffic. But actually when you're tuning in to this, when you're tuning into, I'm at this perfect frequency to be aligned with my soulmate, my divine union, my soul tribe, my whatever, okay? Once you're in that alignment, it's going to activate something from that person's field where, and if they're ready for it as well, somehow you're going to recognize them, and somehow they're going to recognize you. Maybe you like dropped a coin and they picked it up, or like they just stand out, or like you bump into that. Like there's going to be something that's going to facilitate the meeting. So this is a very powerful and divine time for kind of manifesting that divine union, whatever that means to you. Can be in love or in friendship or in business or in life, whatever, okay? It's going to come through, but you have to be aligned with it to see it. So here's your practice for the 6-6 portal. And of course, we want to go more into it on the live event. So make sure you grab your ticket down below. So what your practice is to practice seeing what is already there. Okay, a lot of people say, I want more abundance in my life. I want more money in my life. I want you to be aware of the money that you already have. I want you to be aware of the abundance that you already have access to. Notice, okay, put down like 10 things, 20 things, 40 things. Just pick a number, okay? Maybe you can practice down below. Put down a one thing at least, okay? What is that you are calling in when you're calling in abundance? I want you to see, I see the abundance of air. Hey, air, I see the abundance of water. I see the abundance of grass outside. I see the abundance of, coins in my coin purse, right? And I notice that there's money here, and I notice that there's money in my bank. I notice that there's money in my wallet. So this is a really good practice because everything you want is already here. You know what I mean? Like the money that you want is here. It's just floating somewhere in this realm, but it's here. Okay? The person that you are manifesting into your life, they're here. Okay? They're just out there, I don't know, having coffee or like going to the washroom or like sleeping. I don't know. They're doing something, but they're here. Okay? But you just need to be aligned with the energy that is already here. So if you want to see love in your life, can you begin to not like focus on, I want this soulmate person to show up, okay? Because actually you're in scarcity and desperation, but you want to tap into, where is love currently in my life? It's in my mom's smile. It's in my grandma's hug. It's in my best friend's meme that she sends me, right? Can you see the love all around you? Right? Can you see the abundance all around you? Can you see the peace in everything around you? Because a lot of people are like, oh my God, I don't have time to meditate to be peaceful. You don't need to meditate to be peaceful. What about that 1 minute of your day? You know, you can go to the washroom in peace and not rush, right? You can go to the toilet. I don't know why these examples are coming out. You can go to the toilet without using your phone and scroll. You can just actually take a minute to just right? And allowing yourself to drink your drink slowly, slow down. Instead of like shot with your water, you're taking it slowly and drinking it slowly. You're bringing peace, okay? So that is the practice of bringing the that is already here into your field of vision. And what that does is that it amplifies, because what you focus on expands. Right? Law of attraction. So this is the energy of when you focus on gratitude, you focus on what's already there, that thing gets expanded. And because that thing is being expanded, your field now, okay, your field, the label in your field, it will say abundance, it will say love, it will say prosperity. So when you're walking, or when you're sitting, or when you're doing something, your field is communicating out love, prosperity, abundance. So what that does is that anything that is of love, of peace, of abundance, or whatever is going to be attracted to you, because what you're doing is that you are becoming a very powerful and available magnet for it because you see it. Does that make sense? Okay? So this is the most powerful way that I want you to practice now when you see this video up to the 6-6 portal. But not only that, 6 days after the 6-6 portal is still very, very potent. So I want you to start practicing these principles and knowing that this is the law, right? Knowing that everything is already here and you're just calling it to show up in your field by you first deciding to see it, because everything is projected out of you. Okay, it's already here, but maybe you don't see it. Okay, you already have the competence, you have the friend, you have the love, you have the support, but maybe you don't see it because you're focusing on, oh, but this is not perfect in my life. But then you totally ungrateful of the things that is already here. So this is a very good practice for you to tap into, and make sure that you get yourself a free ticket down below on the 6-6 energy activation, where I'm going to be channeling through the transmissions of what you need to know about moving yourself into the new earth consciousness, becoming the leader, the healer, the activator, the awakener, the guide, because that's what is being called for right now. That those of you who know that you're meant to do something impactful and meaningful with your life, this is going to be a big portal for you to awaken to that. And it's also a really big portal for those of you who knows that your purpose is also being in divine union. Okay, bringing through conscious children, building conscious community, and building conscious home, or creating conscious arts and music and businesses. This is going to be a very big portal and a big shift for you to not moving into the new earth consciousness, but arriving at the new earth consciousness. So I'm going to be bringing forth a very powerful energy activation that's going to change your life forever. So make sure you grab your free ticket. Replays available. This is Tina Wong, and I love you so much.